I want to talk about Adam Calhoun's goon. He goes by the name of Double B. That's what we call him over here, fam. He does Adam Calhoun's bidding, right? Goes out there trying to disrespect or trying to fake bully you into having his opinion, which is that Adam Calhoun is amazing. He's the best, and no one should ever give any opposite opinion. It should never be anything but peace and harmony, which is crazy because not that long ago, he was quote unquote doing the exact opposites, right? From what he says, from what he thinks the reaction community should be. He was doing videos, giving theories on who should not only be within the country rap game, the rap game. I don't know how he's any kind of expert. He has no experience, but also, right, on what he thinks was a diss song, who was going after who, what certain bars could mean. He had no problem with that. And then once he was able to, or I should say, once Adam Calhoun jumped on his panel and threatened him, he was so afraid. He was scared of that long gnome. He got so worried that his whole persona switched. He was like, "I love you, man. I love you, Adam." And then Adam was looking at him. He was like, "I love you too, bro. You want this golden nugget?" And then let's call him Double B. Double B is what he's called. Almost called him the name he wanted to be called. No, you Double B. Double B. So, and then and then Double B was like, "Is that the same one you gave to Up Church?" And that's when he cried like a solo tear. He was like, "I'll never betray you now, Dada." And Adam's like, "What?" And he was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "What?" And then he was like, "Huh?" And then they had an understanding from there. So he's just been doing Adam Calhoun's bidding, right? Unity and rap. Shut up. Since when? Since when? And another thing, before we even talk about the nasty stuff, because I'm gonna bring it up. Another thing. I'm a firm believer of everyone can say their opinions and people can start their YouTube channels, but validity is a thing, especially when you're talking about something like a skill set like music. If you have no kind of like any credentials in any way, shape, or form, I take your opinion a little bit differently, right? When you on there with no kind of experience in music, your songs suck. You tried to be a rapper, it was garbage. You did a diss song, it was trash, nigga. You like 70. What are you doing? Nigga, what are you doing? It sounded horrible. I don't really take your opinion seriously. Right? If you have someone that doesn't know what they're talking about, they have no experience, they have no kind of understanding of hip hop music, right? And they come on here and they just co-sign, right? And then say whatever the chat is telling them to say. They don't never get a give an opinion that's truly their own, that where people might disagree with them and they might get backlash. They don't do none of that. They just co-sign and sit there and act like they know stuff, but they don't. They actually genuinely don't. When you're doing all of that, fam, it's hard for me to take your music opinion serious. Now, once again, everyone can have an opinion. Everyone can start a platform, say your opinion. Who cares? But I'm not going to sit there and act like I'm some kind of like expert in the game if I've never done nothing music related, right? I've never been anywhere near it for real. Your only claim to fame is ass kissing? Stop it. Stop it. You can't even give game out, right? I think when it comes to music, that's something that's a very important quality. Someone giving out game, other known as giving out knowledge. What knowledge can you give out? Supporters tell me on a regular basis how much stuff they learn. Either they learning it or they're just impressed with the fact that there's someone on here telling the truth about the industry. But also there's a lot of people that learn things, right? And there's people that hit me up for my opinion on their music. Which, if you're gonna do that, guys, I have donation reactions. I'm petty. Donation reactions. You want me to react to your music and give you an opinion on the spot? You do the donation, cash app, stuff like that. But yeah, people respect my opinion, right? And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm from the place where hip hop was invented. Outside of that, I've been in the nasty industry. When I was a kid, songwriting and producing, I have placements, right? Songs that I produced that's under Universal, and I think the other one's under Warner, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen the industry, experienced it, worked there, and saw how nasty it was. I've learned a lot from just having my eyes open and realized I didn't want to be in the industry and wanted independence. That's the only way. That's the best way, right? But I still took my experiences and I used it to give out free information. Whether it's advice on how people can improve, right? On just whether how you do business of it or the creation of it. Or it's just me just giving my opinion. And people know I'm being honest and I'm not trying to kiss butt. I like what I like. I don't like what I don't like. And it is what it is. But people have a huge problem with that. They can't stand it. They can't take that. What? You have your own opinion? Not just going with whatever the popular crowd is saying. That's like how a lot of people rise to popularity within the reaction community, right? They say a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo while they're reacting and doing this. That's what they is reacting, and they just say whatever the fans or the supporters of the artist are telling them to say within the comment section. That's something that Double B is extremely guilty of. He does that. He definitely does that. He is a punk. And on top of that, he's a nasty, nasty man. Recently, some footage came out. People keep asking me in the comment section where to see it. You must not watch my channel. Go find it. It's on my channel. Right? Adam Calhoun's GOON got exposed is probably the name of the video. It's probably the name. But yeah, he got exposed. This video came out, and it isn't someone talking about him. It isn't someone making up something. It isn't AI generated stuff. It isn't clips chopped out and like set up in a certain way to make it seem worse. No. It's actual footage that he recorded from his phone of him walking up on people that seem to be really, really young. That's all I'm gonna say. And he's asking them extremely if you know, nasty, freaky. You asking them some freak questions. And he makes sure to state he the leader. He the one running the show that's recording, asking. They look so uncomfortable. It's definitely looked like harassment to me. And the kids look extremely young. It looked like they was damn near wearing uniforms. It was bad. This footage is bad. He tried to lie and say that he was doing it for an MTV show. He's a liar. Not with your camera phone, buddy. Not with your camera phone. That TV show you might have been auditioning for was Have a Seat. Chris Hansen. The Catcher. That was his words. He called them. He was saying himself things like that. But it always just seemed weird that this guy used to be so like nasty and toxic with his commentary, accusing people of things, right? Pointing the finger, right? It sounded like guilty conscience to me. That's what Double B was out here doing. He was out here having a guilty, filthy conscience. I mean, what type of man has his woman come on his YouTube channel and do entire streams by herself to jump out and defend him? What she didn't realize was that she was being a pawn. That was him just using her as a human shield. Don't give me the energy that I've been trying to dish out. that I send my supporters out to go and do and be disgusting. No, I can't handle it. Let me hide behind my wife. Fam, if you think that's some real energy, like, yeah, right on, defend your man. Whoa. Whoa, nah, I would prefer the person who I'm with, or if in the future I get with someone, you never know. You never know. But if the person that I'm dating or if I'm with them, they're going to be so protected that they will never have to worry about this online stuff. I'm going to try my best to make sure it never affects them or goes after them. I know how disgusting people are. I know how much they hate me because I tell the truth. I don't want my loved ones to have to go through that. That's why my family's not on here. Could you imagine if I brought my mother or my brother on here? People would be so filthy. Like, I don't want that type of energy. I don't want that type of energy, right? Because I'm a real man. I'm a real man, and I can handle my own. And people say nasty things on the internet. They come after you, all of that stuff. Why would you want your loved ones? Like, this dude has shown just how weak he is. If he was in the military, he was a paper pusher. This nigga was a paper pusher. My grandfather would have laughed at him. I come from a military family. I don't sense it on him. I don't sense it on him. I could tell it's just fake energy. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. That's a nasty man. I'm going to continue to talk about him. I've shown video footage and evidence. It's on my channel. Go and check that out. My personal opinion, I just think he's a nasty, nasty man who's thirsty for clout. I think Adam Calhoun co-signing him and doing a whole show with him. It looks bad, man. It looks bad. That's not me saying anything too crazy. Tell me what you think down in the comment section. It is what it is.